Hi guys, hello. It's Darlene with Tour. Happy Monday already. We're gonna do some fun little Dollar Tree crafts today. How are you guys? Happy Monday. Hope your weekend was really good. Yeah, it should still be the weekend. We need another day. We always need another day on the weekend, right? We need at least a 3-day weekend. So next weekend I'm gonna take a little bit longer weekend, hoping to be at my cabin for 3 or 4 days to just do nothing but paint and a few Facebook Lives. So, how are you guys? Happy Monday. Remember our calendars, our cute little calendars. We are going to use a couple of pages out of them. I told you that we would. So, these are the two calendars we're going to use today. If you don't have this yet, I have these still. So I have them posted over in my Shopify website. So I really didn't raise the price. I just compensated for the shipping and that kind of thing. So it's not that much. Anyways, you can buy these cute little signs at Dollar Tree. Okay, super cute, just like this. The other one I've already painted. I already painted one, so I don't remember what it was. It had a different saying. But this is super cute like this. However, we're going to use our little paper on that. We are going to Mod Podge. I did find my little iron. I couldn't find it last night when I did my little mystery challenge. Thanks for joining in last night, guys. It was so much fun. I had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do have some special prayer requests. Remember, Tracy came on right after me. So Tracy ended up at the emergency room last night. She had a severe anaphylactic reaction and was having trouble breathing. So she ended up at the emergency room. So let's just say some prayers that the doctors will find out what she's allergic to, because as of right now, she doesn't know what's triggering this. She knows when she goes into her craft room and does her projects after her Facebook Live, she breaks out in like hives and rash, and her face is like all flushed. So anyways, say some prayers for Tracy so that hopefully they can figure out what's going on. She has gone to the doctor to get testing done. Earlier last week she was there, but last night she had to go to the emergency room. So that's really scary. That is super scary. So prayers go out to Tracy. Let me make sure I'm live and not just talking to a camera. Let me look at my comments here. Let me share over to my VIP group too. So let me just scroll up and then we'll see who's here, and let me share this over. Oh, guys. It's going to be a week. I am still finishing up the last stuff of my friend's order, and then I have a ton of things. I have a ton of things on my list before I go away for the weekend. So yeah, it's going to be a week for sure. So let me see who's here. Hi Tina, good morning. Thanks for sprinkling. And hey, if you guys sprinkle, I have two of these, but really honestly, I would love and they're sticking to the paper. I would love them to go to somebody that doesn't have one. So, or you could share it with a friend. So, I'm going to be giving two of these away. They're upside down. They're upside down. So I'm going to be giving these two away during the Facebook Live. So if you already have one, then I would rather go to somebody else this time. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hi, Betty. Hi, Ellen. Sorry. Hi, Pam. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning, Vicky. How are you? Hi, Marcia. Let's see. Sorry, just scrolled up really fast. Sometimes it just takes off and I'm like, where'd it go? Hi, Denise. Happy Monday. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Shabby Chic Vintage Chicks. Hi, Sarah. How are you, my friend? Hi, Sandy. Thanks for sprinkling, Cynthia. Hi, Tony. Hi, Lori. How are you? Sandy cannot comment. Try to comment. Oh, that's so weird. Facebook does that sometimes. I don't know why. It just does. It's crazy. I'm glad you can comment now. That's kind of weird. I don't know why it does that, but thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Hi, Bridget. Ellen, rainy Monday. Oh gosh. I'm glad we're not getting rain here. I have lots of boxes out from bringing them from storage. So, yeah, it was fun last night. It was a lot of fun. Hi, Janine. Hi, Tammy. Oh, yeah, prayers for Tracy. It just so tough. Yeah, she does need to figure it out for sure. It's so hard. Tony grieving the loss of an old friend. I'm so sorry. That is always so hard. Aw, prayers for you too, sweetie. Hi, Vicky. Yeah, definitely pray. Lots of prayers. It's so tough. We love Tracy. Tracy and I got to know each other really well over in Africa. We were on the same little van, in the little van the whole time. And there's messages going back, if I can see them on my phone, going back and forth. So hi, Cheryl. Good morning, Karen West. Oh, today's your birthday, Carol. Happy birthday, Carol. That is awesome. Hope you have a great day. Kimberly, prayers for Tracy. It sounds like something in her. It does sound like it. I know, but it's so weird. It is just so weird. I know. It is really hard. Kristen sent me a email. Okay, I'll check it when I'm done here. Thanks for the prayers for Tracy. Yeah, it's really hard to go through that. I'm sure she's probably exhausted. It's really hard after an allergic reaction. You just are worn out for days. It is really tough. Morning, Lori. How are you? Lots of happy birthdays. You watched the first one, but you couldn't get the last two. Oh, that's okay though. You can always go back and watch the replay on my page. I shared it to my page. So, all right, guys, let's get started. So we're gonna do Dollar Tree stuff. These are in the calendar. So if you have the calendar, then you have these little things in there. So I told you we'd just be making things now and again, but we're making 2 of them today because I was like, you know what? When I bought this, I bought 2 because I thought, well, I probably can think of something else. So it's just a little sign. I'm actually going to leave this because this is fine. There is no problem with this. If you wanted to, you could detach this and you could drill a hole and put beads, do whatever you want. But first thing we need to do is paint this. Okay, so I'll tape it off and we'll paint that. I've already painted this one, so we have a head start on one of them, and then I accidentally did something. But we're going to put some trim because it's not quite long enough. And on this one, we're going to put some jute. So we do have a plan with all of this stuff. So hi, Shelly, how are you? Good morning. Let me go ahead and put you down to the project here, make it easier for you to see. And I did find my little iron, so it'll be easier this time. I'm so glad. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this off. Where's my blue painter's tape? I just have my wide stuff. That's okay. I'm going to tape off right here, and then I'll paint it. And I did have to put 2 coats of paint. Okay, just so you know. I did have to put 2 coats of paint. The reason I'm putting some paint on here is because if you Mod Podge directly onto this, it's going to show through. You're going to see this design, and you don't want to see this design underneath your cute little truck. Okay, so we're just going to tape that off there because I'm messy. If you can do it without doing that, you would love a calendar since oh, yes. Okay. So I'm going to be choosing people that don't have a calendar yet. Okay. So I have 2 of them, and I actually have more sets. So maybe I should choose 2 people and you get both calendars. Maybe I could do that. I could do that. So if you don't have a calendar, just put it in there. I will go back later and I will look through at the people that don't have a calendar yet, and I will choose 2 of those people, and then I'll just post tonight. So how about that? We'll kind of leave it open all day because most of my watches on my videos here are replays. So there's a few of you guys out in the morning here. Good morning, Doris, my sister. How are you? We're doing some Dollar Tree stuff. So with our cute little calendars. So most of my watches are actually replays. So let's leave it open all day, and then I'll choose 2 people tonight. Okay, just gonna pour some paint. Oops, excuse me. Pour some paint on there, and we'll get started with this. While this first coat is kind of drying, we can go ahead and do our Mod Podge on the other one. It does take 2 coats for this. Okay, so I know that I'm gonna have to put 2 coats of white and I can dry it, but you kind of need to let it sit for just a moment. We can go ahead and do our Mod Podge on the next one. So we'll do 2 projects, get those done. And you know what? I will take these to my craft show to sell because they're going to be so cute. I probably put way too much paint on there. Here, let's put a little bit back. Let's put a little bit back, guys. Let me put myself up in the corner too. How about that? How's about that? Oh my gosh. How was your weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? I had a good weekend. I was super duper busy. Honestly, just super busy. And I did talk to my dad yesterday. He is still not feeling well. So I talked to him in the evening, and I would love for you guys to continue to pray for him. And he said he did learn his lesson. He kind of got chewed out by the nurses that he didn't have his little buzzer with him in the bathroom when he fell, and he just laid there for 4 hours. So he did kind of get chewed out for not having his little buzzer, because if he had his buzzer, he could have buzzed them and said, "Hey, I am here on the floor," you know. Well, actually, they would come in. So, yeah, he kind of got chewed out for that. Okay, let's let that one dry a little bit while we're doing the Mod Podge. So we're going to do this one on here, and then we have our little rooster we're going to do over here. We're going to use the little ribbon as trim. Okay, so we have our plan. Let's put Mod Podge on this one. Let's get started. I think you won one of the calendars. Yes, you did. You won one of the calendars. You sprinkled, but have both calendars. Okay, perfect. I love that you sprinkled. Thank you for sprinkling. Great. I appreciate that. So, Shelly's still looking for the calendar. Okay, perfect. Karen Ross still needs both calendars. Okay, perfect. Okay. Karen West. Okay, so I have a list of people already. So that's good. That's a good thing. So anyways, thank you for prayers for my dad. You know, it's really tough as they get older. Doris was just up there and got to spend a lot of time with him. They actually, they went to Yellowstone, and I'm jealous of that. I am jealous of that because, you know, that's one of my favorite places to go. But anyways, yeah, it's hard as they get older like that and things start happening and you're far away. At least my older sister is right there and can be there when, you know, he had to go in the hospital. So she was there for him. And all I can do is call on the phone to check. And it just doesn't seem like enough, you know, but you can't run up there every time that something happens. You just can't. He thinks it possibly has a flu bug. And when he gets a flu bug, he passes out. He just does. He has issues. Mom would find him, you know, passed out in the bathroom, or he passed out during church. It's just something that his whole life he's had issues with that. So I'm hoping it's just something simple like that, and it'll just pass, so he'll feel better, you know. Okay, so we got our Mod Podge on one of them. I need to put a second coat of paint on the other. I just figured we'd get started because, you know, you know, it takes a while to do 2 things. So it is really scary. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. I would not want to pass out like that and wake up on the floor. That would not be a fun thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are our Dollar Tree little projects. See how this is getting transparent now? So you definitely have to put 2 coats of white on there. If you're doing a dark picture, then you're going to put a darker color. So for our picture, we need to put white so that it doesn't show through. Let's kind of dry some of our Mod Podge. We're going to iron on our pictures, and then we're going to put a little bit of trim, and it'll be done. You can add extra stuff. If you wanted to do beads, you could cut off the jute, and you could drill holes, and you could do beads. So I'm going to get this dry so I can put my second coat. Yeah, so these were $1.25, and then you take one of your pages from your calendar, add some paint, add some Mod Podge, iron it on, and you have a project. And you can sell that at your craft show, or you can give it to a friend, or you can put it on your wall. Okay, I'm gonna continue to dry that. We have to make sure it's completely dry before we iron that on. But let's put our second coat of paint on here. we'll get our second coat on here. We have lots of projects coming this week, but I just thought, you know what, this is just such a fun one. I love doing Dollar Tree stuff. I love, I haven't done it in a long time. So we used to do lots of Dollar Tree stuff when I first started doing Chocolate Tour. And I would go and I would just get this or that, or towels or cups. You can chalk on the mugs and you can bake them in the oven. We need to get back to some of that stuff. Some of the stuff that is easy for you guys to do, and we can combine it with Chocolate Tour or with any other little thing that we have, a little cutouts. Ooh, look, it's coming up. We don't want that. We don't want it to come up. Sometimes you might want to sand it. It might have a coating on it that's not wanting to take the paint. But you know what? The fact that we're just ironing this on is going to be fine. So I'm just going to dab that area. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, we'll dry that. We'll put our Mod Podge on that one. Thank you guys. I appreciate the prayers. For sure. My dad appreciates it too. So you know that he's not feeling well when he's not well enough to go to their little church meeting that they have. So I asked him if he went to church, and he's like, no. I went to lunch and I wasn't looking good, and I ate lunch, and then the nurse actually wheeled him back to his room. Usually they have to go on their own power, you know, kind of with their feet, moving themselves with their little wheelchairs or with their arms. But she said, you don't look so good. And she actually pushed him back, which was nice. Okay, let's finish drying this. It could be an illusion that it's not dry because this is kind of shiny. I'm looking at it going, is it dry? Do I stick my finger in it to see? Maybe. We sure are drying a lot this morning. Okay, yeah, it actually is dry. That one's dry. So this one's not dry yet. This paint is not dry. I can see. You want it to be really dry before you put the Mod Podge on there, for sure. That's why I did one of them ahead of time. So we can kind of be going back and forth. There's a couple of spots on there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take this off. Not worried about the Mod Podge getting on there. Okay, so take that off. That was protecting it. Because you know I am a messy crafter. You ate some mugs and they came out great. Yes, the mugs. Oh yeah, we should do some mugs. Okay, so you just use the smaller transfers. I like to do the Christmas ones a lot. I think they're super cute. You can just ink right onto the mug and then you let it dry. I let mine dry for at least a day, and then you bake it in the oven and it becomes permanent. So yeah, we'll have to do that. Well, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've done that. So we need to get back to some of those things. Yeah, mugs were one of the very first things. I was really excited because I was like, oh, I could sell these. My daughter-in-law, she joined Chocolate Tour. When I first started, she joined it up in Oregon, and she used to make mugs and sell them up there. So she would buy the Dollar Tree mugs, and she would put a design on it, and then she would sell them for $10. So pretty good profit, right? Once in a blue moon, the ink doesn't stick well. You have to clean your mug first. I always do it. Usually I'll clean it with alcohol or a Clark's wipe. Make sure that there's no oils on it. And the key is drying it. Making sure it's completely dry before you bake it. So okay, let's dry this, and then we're gonna iron it on. You ink on the mug. Yeah, you ink on the mug for sure. Did I have a good visit with my son? Yes, I did. Thank you. Okay, let's see. The surface is slick, so paint won't dry. I don't know if that's when you need 2 quarts. Yes, on here, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Ink some mugs and okay, sorry. Yeah, ink on mugs is great. It works. I have mugs from when I first started. I take it to the craft show all the time. I let people feel the texture on it. You can also do it on glass, like a glassware, you can do it on like wine glasses. I think they should come out with a whole series that should just go on wine glasses. Wouldn't that be cute? I think I need to suggest that. Okay, I am not sure if this is dry. It's looking really glossy. I'm gonna kind of stick my finger in it and let's see if it's dry. Okay, that one, it doesn't quite feel dry right up there. Right up at the top where I got a lot. So let me just focus on that. Let me just go one more time, and then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna iron this on. Let me see, did my iron turn off? No, my iron's on still. Okay, so this one, obviously, I base coated it with light buttermilk. This one was white. And these guys, I have so many brushes. I'm tossing those. I'm tossing the brushes. Can they put in the dishwasher afterwards? I have, but they do suggest that you hand wash. You've etched on glasses with transfers. Yes, you can etch on glasses too. So Sue did projects. You know what? I missed along the edges here. I need to fix this. I missed all along here. So we'll just go ahead and get that part. I could see that it wasn't quite all the way to the edge. We'll do that 1 second. That should be dry by the time it's time to do it. Okay. Sue did cute little votives for her mom's 80th birthday. Okay, so we're gonna put something under here. It is kind of bouncy. I should have thought about it and put something else really solid under it. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. But we are going to put this under it because I don't want to iron directly onto here. And I do want to put a piece of my Teflon paper over this, or parchment paper. Sue has been, she moved her son, and first her son was living with them, and so they had the family there and kiddos there. And then she spent a week moving her son, and then she had an event. So she was in charge of a great big huge event. Oops, it just slipped. I just saw that. Hang on a second. Make sure that it is not. Let's try that again. Let me just. Ooh, I might not be able to fix it. I'm just gonna pull it up. All right. Make sure that you're even, and then don't let it slip like I did. She was in charge of a big event for the Kiwanis Club. So she has been focused on that. She has not been doing her Facebook Lives, and she hasn't been on here that much. So, yeah, she's just had a lot going on in her life that she needed to stay focused on. So right now, that is what she's doing. And she just finished her event last night. She said it was really successful. I bet she's exhausted. So it's hard to find volunteers here. I mean, I don't even volunteer for that organization. It really is hard to find volunteers. She was the president for several years, and then someone was taking over, but she's still been in charge of things. So I don't know what happened there. All I know is that she's a very busy lady, and with her church too. So she's always doing stuff with family, church, Kiwanis, and then at Chakator, she helps me out with things when she has time. So, okay, so just iron it on. I just turned on my little iron. This is one from Amazon. I'm standing up so I can see everything, and I'm just ironing on. You can use parchment paper or this Teflon paper. Make sure you get all your edges. I'm going to go over it one more time, and then I'm going to check it. I'm going to make sure I got everything. Okay. All right, let me just put that over there. Hi, Nancy. How are you? You also love to do etching on glass and then use different colored rubber. But oh yeah, I've heard of that. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna grab my sander. Last night I didn't get up and go get my sander, and I had to use a little piece of sandpaper. My sander is over here. Ooh, guess what? It has glue on it, so we're gonna change out the paper. I'll show you how to change that out. So last night I had a little piece of sandpaper that I used on our little gator sander. Okay, look at that. That's blue. You just peel that sandpaper off, and then a new one goes on. I love these little sanders. They're great. They're like ergonomical. So can Teflon paper be washed and reused? I reuse that all the time. I don't know that it doesn't usually get stuff on it. So I haven't had to get stuff on it. Once upon a time, I got glue on it from my hot glue gun, and then that got on my t-shirt. So, yeah, I think you can wash it off. I'm just going to go down. You could actually cut this off if you wanted to. I'm just going to go down. We're going to ink our edges. So first, I'm just kind of folding it, and then I'm going to go down again, and voila, look at that. It's gone. And then if you want to, you can go like this and kind of get that rest of that off, the other side. So just go down. It's just kind of pushing it down on that edge. Okay, so, and then it finally breaks it loose, and you can just peel that off. Okay, so that's easy peasy. Just like that. And then just go back and forth. So there you go. All right, so we are going to dress this up by putting a little bit of ribbon. I do have my hot glue gun plugged in, right? Yeah, I do. We're going to dress it up by putting some ribbon on there. I do want to kind of ink the edges first, though. So I know the mystery box was really fun last night. It was a lot of fun. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so I'm going to, you know what, this is out of stock. I looked for it last night when we were doing our little projects last night. I wanted to pop the link in there, but it's out of stock right now. Okay, so it'll come back. It always does. It's a Memento Luxe, and I use the color Espresso Truffle, but there are other colors. There's cocoa, rich cocoa. I like this color the best. So just be patient. I will put the link in there as soon as I see that it's back. Okay, so all I'm doing is that. I am going to ink this part too, because I think that the top part needs to have a little something. And it is kind of scuffed up. Sometimes you get Dollar Tree stuff and it's not perfect. This one was not perfect. But that's okay. Okay, that one's done. Let's finish this one completely. And then we'll go on to the next one. So let's move our little thing here. And we have ribbon. Okay, so I'm just going to, I think that what I'm going to do, I'm going to tack a little bit in the center and on each side, and then I'll flip that around to the back. My phone is going off like crazy. I'm getting a lot of messages this morning. So hope everything is okay. You can find it a little bit too. Okay, Hobby Lobby has a lot. Okay, perfect. Okay, what's the purse for? Getting ready to go to the hospital for sonogram, thyroid, a nodule. Oh gosh, yes, Linda, we will pray for you. We will pray that everything is clear on your sonogram and that it is just fluid or inflammation. So we will pray that everything turns out okay. So I put some in the center. I am not sticking my finger on there, guys. I'm going to use my squeegee. Remember our little trick with the squeegee. You don't want to stick your finger on there because that hot glue will go through there. You can stick it on after you've already taken some of the heat off. This will take the heat out, okay? So use that to press it down, and then you're going to flip this over. And we are just going to go like this. Like I said, you can take this off. You can put beads on there. I thought about it, but I'm not doing it. I like it just the way it is. I like it really simple. So just a little bit of hot glue there, and then press that down. Take your little squeegee. We love our squeegees for many reasons, but this is one of them. So if you don't have a squeegee, go grab one of your little scrapers that you scrape bowls with. Okay, there's one. There's one. Okay, let's do the other. Isn't that cute? It just dresses it up. So the reason I did that is because it's short right here. So if you have a project and you need to add something, here's a couple of ideas. Put some ribbon. On the next one, we're going to wrap some jute around it. So we will get that done. Okay. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Tina's talking about rub and buff. So when you etch on glass, you can also then put rub and buff over it to color it. And I've heard that. We've engraved with our laser and done that. So laser engraving is a little bit different. It actually breaks and fractures the glass to do that. It doesn't break the glass in half. It just fractures the surface. So, and it doesn't always turn out the way you think it's going to. I used to do cups for the marine balls, and oh my gosh, guys, I would do hundreds of them. And they would come and pick them up in a truck. The entire truck would be full of cases of the glasses, either wine glasses or the beer steins. Yeah, we used to do that when we first started. That was one of the ways we made our payment. Okay, there we go. Look at how cute that is. Now, if you wanted to put a little bow up there, you could, but I really think it would take away. I think this is absolutely cute. Where do you get the iron-on design? The iron-on design is the calendar. So remember the calendars? Remember the Dollar Tree calendars? It's inside of that. So they're inside. So here's all the little things that are in there. These are the Dollar Tree calendars, and I am giving 2 away. You have to sprinkle, and you also have to say that you don't have a calendar yet. So I do have these for sale on my Shopify website if you can't get them at your Dollar Tree. But there's a whole bunch of things. So the next one we're gonna do is a fall one, and then we're gonna wrap jute around it. Okay, so we just chose a couple things out of there. Isn't that cute? This is super cute, guys. I love this. This is perfect. All right, so, and these are the little Dollar Tree surface. So if you missed out, we painted this. It had a little thing on the front of this. I don't remember which one this was because I painted it last week, but this was like a little fall recipe, and we're going to iron this on. So we need to bring back, and guess what? It was wet right there. I touched it. Okay, we're gonna bring back our little mat so we can iron this on. We're gonna put this underneath of it. We're gonna iron this on. Is this still hot? It is. Okay. It stayed on for me. Surprise. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. Now this doesn't quite fit. Okay. So I had to make it fit. So part of my tee is right on the edge. So I actually did fold this to make sure I knew exactly where I wanted it to be, because I want to make sure that I get the front of that truck. Okay. And I want to make sure I get the H. So I kind of folded it, and then I'm going to wrap jute around it. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that that's like that, and I'll iron this direction. Okay, so that will be fine right there. The tailgate is not going to be there. That's okay though. That's okay. It's going to be fine. Did I get the ribbon at the Dollar Tree? I did not get the ribbon at the Dollar Tree. I probably got that from Amazon. I'm going to just get my edge secure first, okay? And then I'm going to go over. That'll help me get all my air bubbles out if I just go sideways. But Mod Podge is great for things like this. I don't generally put Mod Podge over the top of it. I just leave it. Some people might want to Mod Podge over it and add things. Like some of this stuff you might want to add glitter. Maybe we'll do that with the fall ones. I mean, with the Christmas one. There's a really cute Christmas one. So we'll be looking for other surfaces. But this is a really cool surface. And then you can sell this project. I'll be selling this project at my craft show. And they won't even know. They won't even know that it cost me $1.25. And then the calendar is 1 page. So the calendar basically is like 10 cents. Because there's 12 pages in there. Okay, I'm going to make sure we got everything, our edges and all of that. And then we're going to do the same thing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll give you this site. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to put this over here. And I will get you the Shopify website. I'll pop it in there. Let me make sure okay, yeah, everything's good. So that was just a Teflon sheet that was on there. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take my sander. But let me pop the website in there. So I do have them in there. You can just search the calendar. I have both of them in there. And I think I marked them like $2 or something like, I don't know what it was. It was, I had to pay shipping. And then, well, let's see, I have to pay a fee in here. So I just marked them up just slightly. And then you just have to pay shipping. Okay, so there we go. There's that. There's the Shopify. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sand like we just did. So just sand down. And then if you go across, and then that will detach. Okay, so, and then you can just go back and forth. Okay, look how cute this is. This is so cute. So now we're going to have 2 sides. And we will have spent less than $5 on everything for it. And I could sell these for $9.95. I don't know. I probably won't charge a lot. So now I'm going to ink the edges really quickly, and then we're going to wrap jute around this one. So I'm going to try to be careful. I'm not going to do as much ink because that H is right there. So I'm just doing it really lightly. Okay. Look how cute that is. That is super duper cute. We're going to take some jute, and I don't know how much I need, so I just brought a whole bunch. You've seen people use the pictures on the back to, yes, exactly, the little tiny ones to make magnets. Yes, thank you for sprinkling. So on the back of these are the little squares. So I need to cut out that shape for you guys so you can make magnets. I don't know what size it is, like maybe 2 inches, 2 inches by 2 inches. So that shows you exactly what is in each of the calendars. But wouldn't it be fun to just cut those out and use them? I say use every bit of everything that you can. I mean, look at this. I can't wait to do this, and we'll add some little glitter to it. That's a great one. And then in this one, it also says joy, but it's totally different. So maybe up next will be our Christmas ones. Aren't those great? I think those are really awesome. I love that. Okay, so we'll make more projects with this. I like to be able to show you things that you can do. You can go to the Dollar Tree and you can grab these little things right now. They have them. I was just there. I was just there the other day. Okay, so I'm going to start this out by putting some glue on the back as I sit back down. Okay, I have my little pieces of my glue stick that got broken in half last night. Let me see if I can actually use that. Okay, so I'm going to start it out by just putting a little thing of glue right there, and we're going to start out wrapping it. Okay, so take your squeegee, press that down. Don't use your finger. Fingers are no good on there. Okay, this part, you might want to trim this. You could just trim that off. That doesn't have to be there. So you're not going to hang it. It's not going to be heavy enough that you're going to need that on there. Has the little thing. That kind of is just there for them. Okay, so that can go in the trash. Now I'm going to wrap this. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap it. The reason I'm doing this is because the paper is short, and so it doesn't cover it completely up. And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to show them 2 different ways to do this. So I'm going to just wrap it close. And you don't have to do a lot. I'm thinking probably 5 times around, and we'll be good. We'll push it up, and then we'll check and see. Okay, this and if you have a knot in there, make sure you get that knot out. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe 6. Okay, let's go 1 more, and then I think we're good. Okay, so there's that, and it kind of looks fallish. I'm going to kind of push it up a little bit. Flip it over, and we're going to put our glue there. We're going to use our little squeegee again. Squeegees are your friends. Squeegee, or use those little fingertip things. So just use your squeegee, press that down. So many fun projects. Yes, I love the Christmas ones. Yeah, the calendars are fun. It just gives you something different to do. We do such a variety of things here. I need to do some ink soon. I haven't done ink in a while, like t-shirts. It is time. It is time to do that. Okay, so there we go. There's the top part. Look at how cute that is. It just dresses it up. Oops, you know what? For some reason, I didn't get it tight the first one. Let me see if I can just fix that in the back. So I'm just going to adjust it. You know what? Make sure that you get it tight. And what am I doing here? My cord is like, I'm just going to fix it right there. And then over here, for some reason, that first one was not completely tight. You want it to be tight on the front. Okay. The back is fine. I'm fine if it's not. Okay. So let's just fix that so it doesn't gap in the front. Okay. There we go. How's that? Looks good. Looks good. Okay, guys, so we're going to do this at the bottom, too. We're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to start on the back, and I'm just going to put some glue down there, and we'll go around the same amount of time. We went 6 times around. So start this out. Get your little squeegee, and don't worry. Any glue that goes on the squeegee, it comes right off. Okay, so all you have to do to get it off the squeegee is just rub it off. It comes right off just like that. Okay, here we go. We're just going to wrap this. We're going to wrap it 6 times, okay? And then we'll push it up really high. So I'm trying to stay as close as I can and just go, and I'll look on the back this time and make sure that I didn't do what I did last time. Okay, so that's 4. And they do have jute like this at the Dollar Tree. So grab some jute while you're there. Oh, guess what, guys? Guess what? I'm gonna try to wrap it just a little bit tighter because I didn't get enough jute. Let me do that a little. If I go a little bit tighter, then I think it will work. I'm like an inch short. Okay, so let me just go really tight on here. And I think that we'll have enough to get it around. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh, barely. It's gonna go. We're gonna make it go. Okay, so it is barely gonna go around the edge. Make sure you have enough. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to grab my squeegee and I'm going to press it into there. It barely makes it. Okay, so I'm going to press that over into that, and I'm going to hold it for a second. It barely made it. I had to wrap it really tight. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of extra right there just to hold that. Wow, that was, I cut it close. I did not know I was going to cut it that close. Okay, let me go ahead and do my little squeegee again. All right, so that's how you do it. See, if I didn't mess up right here, I would have had enough. I didn't even measure it. I just grabbed some. I just rolled some off the roll. Okay, and there we go. So that one's done. Isn't that cute? That is super duper cute. Oh, I didn't ink this. You know what? I'm just going to ink the edges just a little bit on here. I did the other one. So I'm just going to do this just a little bit. You can barely see it. You can barely see it. Okay. I know. Exactly. I didn't measure it all. So I measured this ribbon. But there you go. If you want to, you can take off the jute at the top, and you could drill a hole and you could put beads. And beads would be super cute. Maybe next time we'll do beads. I think those are really cute. Hey, how about that? So go grab these things at your Dollar Tree. Now that you know what to use them on, I'm sure there are probably some other things in here too. Let's scroll through. Let's scroll through. Let's look through and see what else we have left. Okay, so because we did this in record time. Okay, so this will say for February. Did we use the January one? Oh, there's January. Be the sunshine. Maybe that's not January. Where'd January go? Which one was January? January was Let's Get Cozy. Oh, it must be. Oh, here it is. It's sticking together. There we go. Let's Get Cozy. That's cute. Okay, so we have this for February. We have this for Easter. So we have some things for next year too. And then here's for summer. Be the sunshine. I like that. That's super cute. And then for summer, life is sweet. Enjoy every moment. Let me move this over here so you can see. I like them both. And then freedom. I love that one. I can't wait to do that one. And then be you. Love that. Enjoy the ride. So just be looking for little surfaces that you could use. It's fall, y'all. That's really cute. And then I love the Christmas one. Okay, so we'll find something special. And it has this border, so honestly, it has to be this size. So we'll probably have to make that one. Okay, let's look at the other one. Let's see what's left in there. Okay, so this is okay, so Home Sweet Home. And there is this extra one right here. So there's all the ones on the back, the little tiny ones. I love this one. Goat's Milk and Cheese Company. How fun is that? I love that. My husband used to milk goats when he was a kid. Yeah, they used to sell goat milk. And that's really cute. And then for Easter, Hello Spring, bloom where you are planted. And then Home Sweet Home. And then Wild and Free, super cute. And then look at this Butcher's Guide. This would be cute in the kitchen. So this would be cute on one of these, but it wasn't. This was not wide enough, so I couldn't do this one on there unless I cut out some of the stuff. So you have to find a piece of wood or something that's wide enough. And then Hello October, that's really cute. And then the Christmas one. Was there one in between? There should be, oh, count your blessings. Ooh, look at that one. I love that one. Okay, so we'll find something special for that one. Anyways, we have many more of these to come up. Heading to Dollar Tree. Yes. Okay, awesome. That's great. I think you should. Okay, so Dollar Tree is always a great place to pick up things for $1.25. The $1.25 store. Aren't these great? I think they're I like them both. You know, one is for fall, one's for your kitchen, right? Okay, guys. Hope you like that. You use your Mod Podge to the most that you can. So it goes really far. And a lot of times they have the little Mod Podge things, there's the little 2 ounces at the Dollar Tree. So grab those. Grab those. All right, I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It is Monday, so we have a whole week to mess up. No, just teasing. Hope you have a great day today. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.